The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing to start this game. On the move, headed right. Going deep right away. Gets the feet in, that's a catch. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. They get 35 out of that one. And the Titans will have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 31. Into the hands of Okonkwo. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's the give to Pollard. And he drives this forward to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. He's got it! And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Pollard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
On one, right?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Dot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11, 90. 11 MT. 11 MT. Dot.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
12. Dot.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to loft one deep to the left. What a dive! I think he caught it! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Dot. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Getting out to his left. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Setting up a throw. He's on the move. Now he's going to fire it deep left side. Big gain downfield. He's got room to roam here. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans take a second quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Headed out right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go. 12.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has his man. It's Ridley. And he's brought down for a loss. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Throwing now on first down. Flush down now to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
On the carry, this is Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Up and good from Joseph. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, Burrow to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
11. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
11. Here we go. 11 mighty. 12. 11 MT. 11 Sahat.
Now Burrow. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
11.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals who have 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Gotta go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Escapes out to the left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. Shot.
Trying for it with Burrow. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on fourth down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on fourth down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. From the 17. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at. You throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Dobbins will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle.
And he takes this one in for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
I'm one, ready?
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
12, 11.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Mighty. Let's get set. Shot.
Burrow back to throw. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
12. Here we go. Shot.
Burrow setting to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot.
He'll throw it yet again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
12, 12, 12. Stop!
Burrow. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Gun. Stop! Stop!
Looking to throw, Burrow. Forced out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Slye. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His 2nd coming a little inside of 50 yards. Up and good from Joseph. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on a field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
On 1, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11 MT. Stop!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's caught at the 25.
Gotta go.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. On 1st down, here's Burrow. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
11. Stop.
First down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
11. Stop.
Still sticking with the passing game. The back's got it.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here we go.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, first and 10.
19 tight, go!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Getting out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll throw on third and long. He lofts it deep left. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one ends up a gain of 6.
11,
And it'll be first down, Bengals.
12. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
12, 11.
Now Burrow. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll try and throw it here. Looking right, and he finds him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw it on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. That throw finds Okonkwo. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass play to call on 4th down. Chased out to his right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
We send a man in motion. They go play action on 1st. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Brown on the carry. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here he is to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Pass caught by Ridley. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
11.
He'll look to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. It's complete. Oh, my. They left it wide open downfield. Now on for a likely game winner if he can knock this one through. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's a throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. One final shot here. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty. And that brings up 4th down. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And congratulations to them, conference champions once again. Not the first time they've earned that title in their existence, but the big step lies ahead in 2 weeks from New Orleans, when they've got a chance to win the first Super Bowl in franchise history. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Back here in town,